Volume 1, Chapter 1, Hadith 290 is in Chapter 14 of Book 5 before you. Narrated Abu Huraira, the Prophet said, when a man sits in between the four parts of a woman and did the sexual intercourse with her, bath becomes compulsory. It might better be said situated. Nahar is the slaughtering of animals. So the sacrifice of the 10th through the 13th of the 12th month. Namima, calumnies, false information. And it doesn't matter if the person's famous or celebrity, whatever, it's still the same act. Naqib is a person that leads 6 in an expedition or a tribal chief. Naqir is one of the pots that people used to prepare alcoholic drinks in. Set the stuff and let it ferment. In other words, something not permissible. Nasil is part of an arrow. Nawafil is something voluntary, which is the plural of nafila, which is usually mentioned in context of worship. Farida is the obliged. Nikah is marriage. Nisab is the amount of property that's needed to give the yearly charity of gold. It's about 94 grams of silver. It's about 640 grams of grain or fruit. It's 673.5 kilograms. Of camels, it's 5. Of cows, it's 5. Of sheep and goats, it's 40. Noon is a fish. Nusk is a religious act. Nusub is a singular of ansab, and there were stone altars. Nusuk is a sacrifice. Well, prophet, let's just use the English, it's the spiritually gifted people to a certain extent, and in the Islamic context, the importance is almost entirely about the exemplar prophets and the messenger prophets, Nabiullah and Rasulullah. And 2 types of prophet are definitely wrong and to be opposed: the prophets of the demons and the sectarian prophets. Now, one type of prophet goes on is the prophet that is spiritually gifted, but it's basically just to confirm for themselves. Abba is an outer garment with full sleeves. Qadr is divine punishment. Qalib is a well. Qari and Qura is plural, and it's used for people who can recite the Quran. Qarin is a person who performs Hajj al-Quran, and we'll get into that. Qarn al-Manazil is the place for the people of Najd on the way to Mecca. It's now called Asa'il al-Kabir.